Okay, this is kind of weird. So, my ham clock says that there's a bunch of people on um, 17 meters, and I'm on 10 meters. And this is what I got after transmitting for a few minutes on FT8. I mean, that's like all over the place, all the way down into Panama. Um, but there's nobody on here, and usually there's, people on FT8 all the time. Obviously, these I guess are just monitoring stations that are on here, and they're picking up my signal. So decided to transmit some more, but it's kind of weird. I bet you if I go on 11 meters, I'll probably hear people on there right now, but I'm not trying to be the Debbie Downer here, but I've said this before. There's not that many people on ham radio anymore. It's not like you think it is. It's not like all these other ham operators try and say and dismiss everything. And I'm just being realistic here. Okay, I've seen the decline in my short time of being a ham. I've seen a decline. And actually, Parks on the Air, Summits on the Air, FT8 and all that has actually lifted the hobby up quite a bit. In other ways, it's actually hurt it, but in the end, we have more activity because of these modes. So maybe not everybody likes it, but maybe not everybody likes getting on 80 meters and dealing with a bunch of assholes. And there's definitely plenty of them on there. Not everybody has the same personality. Not everybody's going to get along with each other. And so FT8 is kind of a place for people to go that, don't want to deal with that or can't get along with other people. And one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that most ham operators are kind of on the fringes of society. They're kind of like misfits. A lot of them have mental health issues. A lot of them have attention issues. And so it's not really like a big surprise here that we have, issues with people getting along and playing nice with each other. And that's basically contributed to a large part of people, saying, hey, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. And, it only takes a couple of bad apples, and there's plenty of them. So, and I mean, same logic applies to the world in general, but ham radio is drying up like a, California raisin. So, you guys need to get out there and use it, especially on 10 meters, because what happens is everybody's just listening and nobody's calling or doing anything. And then a contest comes along, like if a contest was going on right now, there'd be all kinds of people because the band is open. Look, I'm in Arizona. I'm getting all the way to Panama, all the way up to Washington, California, East Coast, Texas, Michigan. With I don't know how many watts. Not very many. On an 80 meter loop. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Here's the thing, at the rate that we're going in the world today, we probably won't even have the privilege of using this service in the next 50 years anyways. So, but then again, most hams won't be here in the next 50 years anyway, so it won't matter. But anyway, 10 meters is open. Nobody's on here except for monitoring stations.